Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Sponsored by Ghostalware. And now, it's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Boom! Good evening, and welcome to another show, Dads, Lads and Kebabs, our Halloween special. Good evening, all.
Hello, Niall. How are you?
You look dodge. 1 second, I'm coming back.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers!
You're that scary, mate. I'm gonna have to go. Just gonna have to leave.
He's gone. Where's he gone?
Where did you get that from?
I've had this for years. For the people that can't see this, that are just listening, I have my nun outfit on. My nun mask. Whoa.
You're a creep, mate. You're a creep. How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright. How are you? There he is.
I am. Look at me. Look at this. Repping the beanies, by the way.
I like it a lot. The heather grey. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Very warm. I'll say that. Very warm.
I tell you, it's fucking hot in there. Do you like our new backdrop for Halloween?
Oh, I do. It's fancy. Look at that.
Look at that. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, look at you spoiling. What is that behind you?
Oh, I can move you small.
Yeah. Oh, what
Make
have you
us
brought
like
behind
that.
you?
Oh, look, we're back to normal now. Ooh. What?
What is that behind you?
What do you mean? What, here?
That. Yes, that thing.
That's Janet in her new place. But it's
No, don't bring it any closer to me.
Well, it's Halloween, so
no,
there you go.
No. I claim no negative energy from that shit. You can fuck that right off. Oh, mate, did I tell you? I got a parcel.
Did you? That's good. So did I. So we did this a few weeks ago, didn't we? We said we'd do a Halloween
special
gift. Yeah. And I was scared. Is he going to open his parcel?
Yes. Let me open it.
Yeah, this whole episode is about Halloween, people. So it is.
Oh God!
Should be a good episode.
Well, this just looks a bit weird from the get-go.
Oh wow! Look at that. That looks well cool. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Okay, let's have a look.
Oh wow! I like that.
Oh, let's have a look.
Okay, now I'm excited.
Let's get in the thing first. Okay, this is good quality, whatever this is. It's in 2 layers of shrink wrap.
What is it?
Good quality, mate. I don't know what you bought here. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Oh.
What is it now?
These batteries.
Have you got any?
You think it is?
He's got no batteries. It's a Halloween dildo. It's a fleshlight for men.
Oh my
Pumpkin
God,
edition.
Needs a screwdriver as well.
Oh, I hate them ones.
Oh mate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to screwdriver it. But
look at that. You got to put that on for the show, man. That's fucking quality. It all lights up and everything. Go find some batteries now. So what is it? It's a purge mask.
It's a purge mask.
From the
Purge
films.
Creepy, actually. It's actually fucking creepy.
It's well good. If you wear a hoodie like over the top of it so you can't see your head and just wear that in the dark and have it flashing, it's awesome, man.
Do you have one?
I have a white version, yeah.
Oh my God, my wife would go mad if I fucking put this on.
But I don't know where it is. It's in my bag somewhere.
I'm gonna have to scare the wife with that. definitely.
That's in a lot of containers. I'm impressed with that packaging.
It's well good. It's
That's pretty cool.
proper good packaging. Look.
I might get myself one if I can get it shipped tomorrow.
Do it. Don't think about it. Buy it. I'm gonna give this a review of.
You need to wear it, Matt. No,
Yeah, let's get a screwdriver out. Oh my god,
let me open mine.
Yours is tiny. Oh no, it shouldn't be that small. Oh
well,
no,
that's what the ladies say.
Oh no, let's see what's in this box.
What do you mean it's so small? I look like I'm wearing a dress on my head.
It's folded up.
Oh, that's well cool. Is that Is that a doormat? Oh, is that Pennywise? Look at that. It looks really blurry close up, but if I look it on the screen, that's well cool.
I thought, do you know what? If you put that like under your desk, like where your feet are, I thought that's a cool little. It'd be a bit freaky next time you're having a Jaffa and you just look down and see that.
Might turn me on.
I don't know, mate.
Oh wow, thank you, man. That's good. I love it.
Thank you for mine, mate.
That's all right.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you're going to have a good day.
Oh, mate. Halloween scares me. I'm not going to lie. I've still not grown up when it comes to Halloween. It still fucking frightens me.
Yeah?
You love it, but
I love Halloween.
I spent a lot of my childhood scared.
Halloween is
like
the best time of year.
I will put it back on people, but tell you what, if anyone wants to buy this one off me, you can have it for 20 grand.
That's better. There you go, that'll do.
Oh. Yeah, Halloween for me, man, as a kid growing up, man, was fucking. I remember being scared a lot. Like films, horror films, man. Like, let's get on. Oh my god, you're such a wanker.
Pac-Man Halloween. That's fucking awesome, Niall. Amazon, £12.
You fucking love Amazon now. Now I've got you on that train. You love it.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, why are you scared of Halloween? You like horror films?
I do, like, don't get me wrong, I do like horror films, but as a kid growing up, there was a lot that scared me. I was scared of the dark, scared of being on my own, scared of being left alone. I had so many times where I was made to jump. Scary,
like jump scares.
Yeah, jump scares. I've lived in some scary places as well as a kid. I tell you, once when I was a kid, probably about 13, 14, we had an attic that we moved into this house. We had an attic, and inside the attic was carpet, and inside the attic there was a locked door.
Right.
And on side of the locked door was the letters "Help Me" written on it. It's a true story.
Okay, that's freaky.
Like, no bullshit. Yeah, seriously. So that for me was like, and it had a light up there. It had really. Do you remember like proper 70s shaggy carpet?
Yeah.
Like out of a dodgy porno movie. Like proper weird carpet up there. Like and like crayons on the fucking wall. It was fucking weird. And it was a bungalow as well. It was weird. But I remember going down to my room. We had this very, very narrow corridor. Yeah. But you'd have a corridor, and then at the end of the corridor would be like a sharp turning to my room. So at night when I'd come back, and wherever I'd been or whatever, I'd be walking out to my room. I know if it was dark down there, I'd have to turn the corridor before I got into my room.
And he ran.
It was a whole fear, man. I just fucking remember being scared a lot as a kid. Weird shit.
It. Did you ever run there at night, like when you turn the lights off, leaving the toilet, or run into the toilet because you think something's going to chase you?
That's my go-to. That whole running up the stairs thing. That's me all the time, even now. If I'm the last one down, I'll leg it up the stairs.
Yeah.
Stop facing that thing in my fucking direction.
I'm trying to get the screen light off from my telly, but
It's reflecting on it.
I know, yeah. Unfortunately,
Gotta get the camera and just take it off. Just knock it off, mate. Throw it out, put it out the window. Put it out the window. Throw it away.
You don't want to say that to Janet. She will haunt you.
Oh fuck, mate. No, don't.
Be nice to her then. You don't. Me
No,
and Janet.
I don't
Me
have to
and
be nice. I don't know the bitch.
Janet
I
don't
don't know
like
her.
me. She doesn't like me.
She's nothing to me.
She makes everybody poorly. Sickness.
I'm telling you
Everything.
now, if I end up feeling sick tomorrow, you're fucking paying my wages.
Chest pains. Shit like that. People in
No.
person. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No. Yeah, so for me, it was always like a bit of a scary time. Like, I watched a lot of horror films, and I won't shy away from a horror. I won't do it. But because I do like them. I don't know why I like them. I do like them. But there's a lot of films that scared me. Like, my first horror movie was the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I remember
must have been,
mistakenly recording that once on video. It must have been on telly or something, and I just found it one day on the end of you know when you used to have a video recorder and you used to record
Still.
telly, yeah, at night time when you go to bed, and it overrun and it started recording other films. I did that once, and it recorded Nightmare on Elm Street 1, and I got the whole thing as well. And so I watched it because I was only about, I don't know, 10, something like that. And
I
I'm
think
like,
I was
oh my
10
God.
when I first seen it. I think I was 10. But then before that, there was a TV show. So there's a TV show called Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, I remember that.
That was, and Goosebumps. Some of those were quite, as a kid, they were quite chilling to watch. Because they were always a bit creepy. Just, yeah, weird stuff, man. I had bad dreams as well. I suffered with nightmares a lot as a kid.
I used to.
Because I'm a worrier, naturally. But I fucking, yeah. If my mind starts going and I've watched a film or seen something, fuck me, the dreams I have are fucking horrible.
Yeah, it just plays in the back of your mind.
Oh, yeah. I used to wake up, though. I used to wake up and think, there's someone at the door. There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
But the song, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I remember my brother used to sing that outside my room. He used to sing it outside my room when I was going to sleep. Fucking assholes, man. I tell you. So yeah, for me, love the thought of Halloween. Loved it when I was a teenager, of course. Like we all fucking did. But for me, it was like I didn't understand the meaning of it especially even until I got older. I didn't really understand Halloween. But for me, it was just like
it's definitely an American thing that's come across the pond. When I was growing up, Halloween wasn't really that big. You did trick or treating. You egged some houses. Things like that. That was it, really. You didn't do much. There was no Halloween parties. There was no Halloween films. There wasn't any Halloween music that you get sometimes nowadays.
Are you joking? There's a classic Halloween film.
Well, that's big.
Hocus Pocus is the only Halloween film that's essential.
Really, though?
Really, though? Yeah, of course it is, man. That's where I got into witches. I tell you what, if we were going to pinpoint Halloween and me and what my interest would be, is I'd love to learn all about the witches and the witchcraft, and love to go to all the witch places in the UK because, like the witch trials and that, man, all that shit fascinates me because they're not scary.
Well, I was on the way to Salem, wasn't I, in America, but COVID hit me. So that would have been amazing to go see the actual Salem town. Is it a town? Must be a town. Yeah. So that would have been definitely a tick on the bucket list. But unfortunately, it didn't happen.
The Sanderson sisters. Yeah, but no, the witch trials in the UK, like Pendle Hill and all that, and all the places up north that have a lot to do with witchcraft. I just love the fact that once upon a time, They were like sweet old ladies that tried to heal somebody from having a cold, and they were branded as a witch. Like, it's like fucking hell, man. Jesus, man. No wonder people stopped helping people. That happened way back when.
If you had your own mind as well, you were quite often accused of being a witch. If you didn't agree with the local the local mayor, you were brandished a witch because you had your own mind, and your mind must be the work of the devil or witchcraft. So
that fascinates me. Witchcraft fascinates me though. Witchcraft and all that stuff, and witches and white witches. We spoke about this, but all that fascinates me, and how they do it, and spells, and like I remember I went to school that was like a girl that was like obviously I was in the emo crowd, had the full fringe and everything. And there was a girl that was like a proclaimed witch, where she'd basically like stab all the candles, all the black candles, and she'd do spells and fucking do like rituals in the woods and all that sort of stuff. I think that shit's weird.
not so weird anymore, though. To be fair.
No, yeah, there's weird shit in the world now, isn't there? Fuck me.
Yeah.
What about you? Where did Halloween start for you?
Halloween started for me in 2008, when I started the paranormal journey. Because before I didn't really do Halloween, didn't really do trick or treating, didn't really do much. I used to watch horror films, but nothing else really. But then obviously doing the ghostly stuff becomes spooky season, and it's like, ooh, like it. Yeah, so getting into the old horror films when I've actually made a horror film now. Did you know that?
I know that.
I've actually made 2 horror films, short horror films. One involved your brother. He was Pennywise.
Okay, that sounds weird.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't Pennywise. He was a killer clown. Yeah, and he killed my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this sounds a bit strange now.
Did you know? You must have seen it. We watched it at work, didn't we?
But the original film.
Back in the day, yeah. And then I did the Nun film as well.
Be alone.
Oh, that film as well. Yeah, horror film. Yeah.
Yeah, Noctobia, not phobia, Nectophobia,
Nyctophobia. That's it.
Nectophobia.
Nyctophobia, I think it was called. Yeah. And I was a policeman. I was killed in the basement by a demon. Yeah.
To be honest, it was the old bloke in that film that was.
Oh, he was brilliant. Mike in that was amazing.
He's weird though.
Yeah, it's very good though.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be on one of them. You know those predator catching videos where they catch him in like Sainsbury's car park. Mate, I see them all the time. They're fucking weirdos, man. This is what I mean. The world's scary enough now. Never mind horror movies. Got the fucking weirdos in the world. That shit's scary. I'll tell you what, being a parent, that's what scares me. How many fucking wrong uns there are in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's only going to get worse. Maybe they get the ideas from the horror films.
You wouldn't know where they fucking get the ideas, but do you know what? That's probably my biggest fear. It's just trying to protect my family. That's my biggest fucking scary phobia from fucking like the world outside.
Yeah. Do you remember when there was killer clowns running around the streets with fake knives?
He'd just stand there.
That was the Northampton clown. I meant actual killer clowns used to chase people in the streets and shopping centres with like plastic knives. But nowadays it'd probably be real knives.
Yeah. See what I mean? The world's fucked up, man. But yeah, I do remember the Northampton clown that would appear in like streets, stand there, wait for someone to take a picture of it.
He had a balloon, didn't he? He had a balloon.
Was that you?
No, I know who it was though.
Ended up everywhere, didn't it?
It went all over the world, that did. His name was Alex Powell, I think it was. He was a uni student in like filmography or something. So yeah, he's wondered if he could do it. I think he's still got the uniform, but he doesn't bring it out anymore. But imagine that. Imagine being world famous for just standing there scary as fuck. It's just
It was just getting a bit weird, wasn't it? Because he started appearing everywhere, like, and he'd take it quite far. Because remember, he was stood in the middle of one of the parks in the town, and he was just in the middle of the lake,
a little
middle of the
pond. Yeah. I remember that.
It's like, mate,
I bet he
you're
had wellies
weird.
on. But he had wellies on
I bet,
underneath his outfit.
I bet
I
he's
ate
fucking out. It
wet feet.
stunk afterwards.
But yeah, I reckon that was the inspiration for the remakes of It.
Do you reckon?
Well, It wasn't around. Obviously, we had the original in the 70s, was it? And then the new remakes of It came out. I think It films are awesome. The new ones. I don't like the old one. The
Clowns for me.
Fucking
Again,
awesome.
another scary thing for me are clowns.
Yeah.
Not because they look scary, because I just think to any of these people, I'd twat them. I'd fucking twat them.
They don't have a soul. They're just looking at you going, hee. And you're like,
No.
oh, help me. That's what it is. But
What was if you was going to pick a character as a kid that you found scariest or really really scared you, who would you pick out of any of the movies, or what would you say scared you the most?
Michael Myers, I think, from Halloween.
Simple but effective, wasn't it?
Very simple.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Like,
I always remember the first Halloween film. That film used to scare me as a child, and I remember it being. I must have been like pre-teen, like 12 or whatever. I went to bed early that night because it was going to be on later on that night, about 11 o'clock. So I went to bed early at the weekend, and then I woke up to watch it. And I always remember, I woke up to watch it because I got a bit of sleep, just enough. And when it's walking, it's the music. The John Carpenter music is just like horrible. And then you just see it through his eyes, don't you? The camera through his eyes at the beginning, walking down the street, walking into the house. But
oh no, yes,
yeah,
see, he was a scary one.
Yeah,
he was a scary one. I'd say the scariest for me happened later on in life. The scariest for me was, do you remember the movie The Strangers?
Oh yeah, we watched that. You made me watch that when they just turned up at their home.
Yeah,
you couldn't see who they were, and they were just hacking them up.
The guy just had he had like a Hessian sack on his face, didn't he? With like a mouth open thing. And that for me, that was the scariest because it was simple, but it was a very, very real scenario.
Yeah, you thought it could happen. Quite easily happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I remember when like as a teenager I had a horror-thon with my mates, and we watched Texas Chainsaw, and then we watched Amityville
with Ryan Reynolds and Melissa George from Home and Away.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that. It's a good film. He played that character very well.
But then we went and researched it. Me and my mates researched like the fucking movie after it, and like the real Leatherface and all that shit, how all that came about. And,
oh yeah, from
like, the Amityville house is supposed. Yeah, the Amityville house is supposed to be like fucking dreadful place.
Ed and Lorraine Warren went there, didn't they? I was actually going there as well on my America trip, and it's like, not to go in. Are you
replanning this trip?
I probably imagine so at some point, but
because
so many places.
There was a lot going on for this trip, wasn't there, as well?
Yeah, The Conjuring, Witches, Blair Witch Woods, everything, man. Amityville, So yeah. I imagine hopefully one day that's the plan. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah. So for me, those movies got me as well.
And initially, what's your favourite horror films nowadays? You could pick like a franchise if you wanted. I've got a few.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got a couple. Again, first of all, I'll side with you. The Halloween thing for me, that's one of them. That's up there. for me, and then I would say Halloween, and then it's probably gonna be fuck me. Halloween's definitely one of the top ones. I would say for me, Halloween. I love the Screams as a kid because I
Yeah.
watched them as a kid. So the
Yes,
Screams
yeah.
were
So they were more real, I think, because
mhm,
they could happen, couldn't they?
yes,
It's like some idiot in a mask could go and attack somebody. But then again, I suppose that is just a reversion of Michael Myers, isn't it?
yeah.
He had a
But,
mask and a knife,
but
except
for
the Scream
me, that
ones,
was that was the
slasher,
scary part. Was the fact that yes,
slasher
those things
films.
like proper dark realism. Like I don't know. Yeah,
Did
I'd say Halloween.
Did you ever watch? I think it's called Black Christmas. You must have seen that. It's like a come out on DVD. It was quite good actually. I think it was like in a sorority house at Halloween time, and they had like all the
Yes.
people in there had like popcorn. They're watching horror films, and then one by one they were killed in this house. And it's like, oh wow, how did they get in? But yeah, it's quite similar to Scream. There's obviously a spin off from Scream, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's quite good.
those real ones for me, they get me every time because I'm like, no, just no.
What do you think about the like we said earlier, your Purge mask? What do you think about the Purge films? You seen them?
Oh yeah, I love the Purge films. I love the Purge films. You know why? It's because I think if America took their freedom to a whole nother level, which is looking that way, I think that they're not far from a purge. Do you know what I mean?
It could happen. I think it should happen at the moment. To be fair,
Oh,
I think some of Europe should use it as well, but that's another
oh,
day.
mate. Like I just yeah, that for me, when the way that movie, like you ever think like some movies that come out of the States are a bit like, yeah, we
They're
can see
planning
that
this.
happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a
Do
few
you know
years
what I
down the
mean?
line. Well, there's been 4 Purge films now, and I love every single one of them. When I think the second one had come out before I actually watched the first one, because I thought, what a stupid fucking idea, encouraging people to kill people for 12 hours. How fucking stupid could you be? You know, like, and had quite scary situations as well. People roaming the streets trying to kill people, and you're allowed to do
Mhm.
it. You kill your boss, your ex, you know, all that sort of stuff. Your neighbours you don't like. And then I actually watched it. I watched it and I prejudged it. And I thought it's going to be shit. I really enjoyed it. And it wasn't as bad and malicious and pointless as I thought it'd be. I
I
actually
know,
thought the
but that's.
stories were quite good.
I think America's like that though. I got the impression that I think that a lot of neighbors don't talk to each other, so people could live on the street for years and like they don't talk. You know, everyone's like stepping on my property and all that sort of shit. Like that, yeah. That whole amendment of bearing arms and
Second
that sort of
Amendment.
shit.
Yeah.
Fifth Amendment, motherfucker. Fifth Amendment. Get your
I,
amendments right.
I don't think so. Fifth Amendment is where you don't have to give an answer in court.
I was like, fuck me, all right.
Yeah,
Jesus
I watched
Christ.
Suits 14,000 times. Yeah, I'm sure
But
the Fifth
yeah,
Amendment, right? Yeah.
the whole gun thing is fucking yeah. I mean, like, do you know what? That is another horror that's brewing, and I'm surprised they've not made a movie about it yet. It's obviously the schools.
They probably have actually. To be fair, all the school shootings. Yeah, that's horror in itself.
That exactly. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You describe what's horror these days. I think horror is
Reality
real life.
horror.
It's real life. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking. What's round the corner? Fucking nobody knows. I think the underworld of this fucking world that we live in is fucking dark.
It's not going to get better anytime soon. I don't think. But positivity, people. That's what we like at Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, mate, back in the day. I mean, do you know when Halloween was simple? When your mum used to put a bin bag on you and get you one of them plastic masks from the shop,
Or I used to put
all
a bit of
blood down
blood
there,
for my
and get the
lipstick
teeth.
and a chin.
Get
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. 99
The
piece.
clipping teeth and the claws, the rubber,
Dracula.
the rubber
Yeah,
claws.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Did you ever go trick or treating?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Although,
bet because you had a lot of brothers and sisters, didn't you? So you probably all went. Did you?
yeah, we did. We did go. Me and my brother went a lot. We used to go twice. We used to swap masks,
I go back.
go back to the good houses.
Yeah. Go back the next day. Yeah.
Oh, mate. We used to start as well about 4, coming about 9.
Look at this,
And then when
mum. Trying to carry
you
the bag.
realise, like, but you'd get to some houses like later on, and they'll be like, "Come on now, lads, it's fucking 9 o'clock. Stop knocking on people's doors."
So we want the food. We want the candy.
In the end, like it'd be like people would leave the empty bowl outside. Oh, mate. I tell you, my brother smashed a kid's pumpkin.
What?
Evil bastard. Oh, mate. Because he had this like enemy at school.
Oh.
This enemy was basically like they used to just fucking annihilate each other. Anyway, this kid I think ran his go-kart, pedal go-karts.
Oh
He
yeah,
ran it
they
into
were
the back.
cool.
He ran it into the back of my brother's ankles. Like as he ran it into him. And obviously this kid was near his driveway, so my brother just picked up his giant pumpkin and fucking launched it in the middle of the road. This is when I remember this. This is probably when I was about 12. So yeah, that was fucking funny. But yeah, oh mate, I think simple times as kids is fucking trick or treating was brilliant.
I think old people, they're scared to open the doors nowadays because you're gonna get teenage kids that are fucking rob you. So
It works both ways, though, doesn't it? It works both ways. Like my
old people rob young people.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like, where are your children knocking? Is the question.
So, well, they should be
Like-
knocking whether the house is
Like,
decorated.
I told you that.
or
I told you,
pumpkin.
like, when I was a kid, me and my mates went into some old bloke's house because he invited us in.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I was like, fucking idiots, absolute idiots. You fucking young, you stupid. You don't think about that shit, mate. He give us a quid as well. Give us a quid each. There's 4 of us.
Whoop whoop. No. You see that I used to wipe your mouth, bit of dribble there. I used to walk the streets with my kids. I used to dress up. Obviously, if you see my nun mask, Pennywise. I went one year. You see them just plain white plastic masks. I had one of them.
Mask.
Yeah, but without the holes.
Right. Okay.
So not Jason, just the plain ones that look like iRobot but it's white. And I used to wear like just a hoodie, like a black hoodie, so you could just see the white, and you could just see my eyes coming through the holes.
Like what they call like a morph suit mask, sort of.
Similar, yeah. It's hard plastic.
Yeah.
I went trick or treating once with that, and I used to love it. I used to take my kids. In the end, all my 3 kids and my niece and nephew and their friends, I used to just walk the streets with them. We used to be out for like 2-3 hours, and they'd all dress up, and we'd all have costumes on, and it's fucking brilliant. We'd come back with so much fucking food, because there's lots of places around where I used to live that they would do it. They'd be decorate the front garden. And I do think Halloween is on the rise again. The last couple of years, I think it's got up.
it is.
The things you can buy in shops now are amazing. Some of them.
I think it's coming back because people are getting more involved in festivities now. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I think we had a few years where things were just sort of quashed and crushed and put away, and it was like, actually, do you know what? We should probably make an effort for these things because they are important. They are important. It might be for kids and adults, and adults that want to go to Halloween parties dressed like hoes and jocks, shit like that.
Have you ever been to a Halloween party?
I don't think. I mean, it sounds so boring, but no, I don't think I've been. I like work. Like, I worked in a pub. I worked in a few pubs. I worked in a nightclub on Halloween, so we dress up then.
Yeah, no. But all the decorations up, but that was quite cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But then, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like there's only so many outfits you'll see, and you'll think, mate, you're going to look a right state in about 5 hours, being sick in a fucking Woody costume.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
But yeah,
But yeah,
horror films for me. I don't think you. They're not something. Can you watch horror films throughout the year? I think you can.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
They are all year round anyway.
Yeah, not like Christmas films where you can only watch them in December. I think it should be against the law.
Says who?
Says me, because it's not fun.
It's up to me, though.
It's up to me.
It's up to me, though.
Yeah, but yeah, my horror. You missed some horror films though. You missed Insidious franchise, Niall. We went
Yes.
to see the Red Door, didn't we, the other month?
See,
Cinema.
that's scary. The Exorcist, that
Yes.
collection.
I went to see that a couple of weeks ago with my daughter, the new one.
Oh, that looks terrifying.
With the little girls. Yeah, it's freaky as fuck.
Yeah, it looks like it was terrifying.
But the Nun 2, I also like the Nun franchise, 1 and 2. 2 was awesome.
Yeah, I get it. Like, do you know what? It was scary when it was. So that's the thing. Sometimes when you see the meaning behind it all, it's like you're taking away the scariness about it.
What do you mean?
Just like you got to look. Do you know what? When they show you the original, the backstory,
Oh yeah, how they
beginning.
became, yeah.
Yeah,
Where it
just
came from.
like the Paranormal Activity movies, how that all came about, and it went back to when she was a little girl, and it was all of it. And it's like those movies when they come out, they were a big deal because
They were
people were like,
the
"What is
first one.
going on here?"
The first one was filmed for about 18 grand. It was like a student uni film, and they
Yeah, yeah.
just released it, and it went fucking mad. You know, it was
But
because people thought it was real, like the Blair Witch. When the Blair
yeah,
Witch, that marketing for Blair Witch was fucking genius. The fact they put posters up, didn't they, everywhere, and in newspapers, thinking it was real. They've actually found footage of these people lost in the
like
woods.
when that came out, it was all a bit like, "What is this? I'm watching someone's fucking video camera here. Like, what's going on?" And
That
then it
made
kind
it.
of like,
If you believed it, it made it more real, though. That's the
yeah,
thing, and it
that's you
worked
watched
because
it.
I watched it Halloween night, midnight when it was released, whenever it came out. I
Yeah,
fucking
and it
shit
was good.
myself.
Yeah, but it was good though because it was like, wow, this is weird.
Nothing had ever
So
been done before like that.
there was one as well called. Oh, there was one where a bunch of kids were in a friend's like we are,
Mm.
basically like they're in a Zoom meeting but a chat room thing of just their friendship group,
Unfriended.
and they all started dying one by one.
Yeah,
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 like
yeah. And
so
they'd
those.
get messages come through, wouldn't they? And if they didn't respond to them, they would suddenly die somehow. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple like that. They were
What was the one?
quite
Is the
good.
one called Dybbuk or something? Dybbuk?
The
Dybbuk.
Dibbicks,
Something about Dybbuk boxes.
possibly. I imagine so.
Oh, oh, mate, I remember one about that where fucking someone found the Dybbuk box and started opening it, and
I imagine so. Someone's made some sort of little
Joe
UFO.
Rogan's got a collection of Dybbuk boxes. Do you know that?
Has he?
I think he has. I think it's him. He's got he bought Dybbuk boxes and he was going to open them. And
I have two, but
you're fucking weird, mate.
one I bought off
Why?
eBay, which who knows if it's real or not, and the other one I got from a local paranormal team that the bloke who owned it had such bad luck. His car blew up. His bathroom flooded and soaked his house. He lost his job, all within like a month of owning this box. So, but I don't have them. They're in my garage, and I've not collected them yet. So, who knows? I might do that, and
Leave them.
I might open
Leave.
them, do a video in a field somewhere.
Gift them to somebody. Oh, mate.
Please open at midnight.
Kind of like
3
do you know,
a.m.
like the 3:10. Is it 3 or 3 or 2?
It's supposed to be 3 a.m.
Oh, mate, no. Fucking hell, man. You love all that shit.
I do love all that shit because it's something that the dark side is definitely more interesting than the light side. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but do you not ever think, like, and this is me asking this question now,
Yeah.
was there never a time where you went, actually, I probably shouldn't be delving this far.
No.
Have you ever been genuinely, and I mean to the core, scared of what you're doing?
I've been scared at location before.
What you mean, like when you went down the stairs at Wales?
Oh yeah, at Denby Castle. Yeah, the first time I went there. Yeah, I shit myself. I couldn't even go down the stairs in the daytime, let alone night time. Yeah, that was. You got a good memory now. Fucking hell, I forgot about that. That was like
Oh, yeah,
2013.
I
Wow.
remember all your early videos, like because I remember when when we first become mates and you told me about what you did. I remember fucking chain watching all your videos, fucking like a fanboy. Oh, but yeah, but you must think there must have been sometimes you think, yeah, something's not right here.
I would like to go to the scariest places on earth. Conjuring House. I want to get in there one day, if I can. I want to go to 283 Green Street in Enfield, but you can't
Enfield,
get in
yeah.
there. Like the Enfield haunting, you probably can't get in there. Just to see. Obviously, the other day I went to East Drive for Halloween, a
Yeah.
Halloween event with Mark and Rich, West London Paranormal. So yeah, it's Totbury
What
Castle I've been
about
to this month. It's been good.
there's there's loads there's the Suicide Woods in Wales. I know there's that.
Oh, the Bridge End
Yeah.
Forest. Yeah.
There's a place in Kent. It's called there's a place in Kent. Fluxley in Kent.
Pluckley.
Pluckley in
Yeah, the
Kent.
most haunted village in Britain. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
apparently there's like this orange lady there or something.
There's so much. There's headless horsemen running through the town. Yeah, there's officially the most haunted town, village, whatever. It's actually in the
Mhm.
Guinness Book of Records, reported stories. That's where I was on TV in Pluckley.
Oh,
Screaming
nice.
Woods is there. So yeah, Pluckley. Yeah, I know all about Pluckley.
All these places as well. See, for me, that like because I see all these videos on TikTok, shit, and you think it's like if you hear screaming or if you hear people talking in a woods that doesn't sound quite right and all that sort of stuff, I'm like, I'm out, I'm out.
Well,
Oh,
talking about woods, I went to Salty Forest the other week with Tom from Haunted Finders and David, and
mhm.
this this night we had stuff thrown at us. Now we weren't noshing each other off, you twat. No noshing was involved. It was one of the most active nights I've ever had.
Oh,
We
really?
had things thrown at us from the trees on command and on camera with
Oh, wow.
audio and everything. And our equipment was going fucking mad wherever we went in Salty Forest. So yeah, that video will be out soon on my channel. So absolutely crazy.
Follow the channel.
Yeah, Mickey York could do it. But yeah,
I've just not
obviously
got the balls for that. I've not got them.
it's no. Well, you should have now.
I don't.
Is it the
I'm
fear of
afraid.
is it because you don't understand? Because you're only scared of what you don't know.
Yeah,
I think
it's
if you were into it like I was and you learned about, you went places, you would be a lot easier and you'd be more calm. I think
that's the thing. Where
because you
I give
feel
off
better.
this big exterior of I'll do anything. Like adrenaline. If someone says do it,
Yeah.
anything to get my adrenaline going, I am fucking doing it. But people say you get a massive adrenaline rush from
But the
coast
mind.
hunting.
Oh, yeah, you do. When you get communication back, and you think that can't be natural. You're like, wow, it's like someone plugs you in because it's like you're fucking communicating with the dead, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah, see, like I
whoa.
said, when I first discovered what you were doing, obviously, I know I've mentioned this before, but
Twat.
when when I did the giant Ouija board with you guys many moons ago, um, for me that was
Oh
like
yeah,
touching fate.
under Northampton, in the cellars under
Like
Northampton. Yeah.
for me, that didn't feel natural to do that because I I will never ever care what anybody says. But I tell you now, when you've got, I think we had 6 of us on this glass, and I'm telling you now,
On table, yeah.
whatever was moving that glass was nobody on that table. And when I say to somebody, explain that, because when you have your fingers on the glass, it doesn't feel like the glass is being slid. It feels like the glass is being raised and then it's moving.
So it's gliding or floating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel natural to do it. And part of it's like, and how quick it wants to do stuff. And then obviously information we got back regarding part of the party that was there, I was like, wow, okay, that's weird.
That was your friend, wasn't it? That was
Yeah,
with you.
he was absolutely petrified. We had to leave.
I know, you disappeared in the break. I thought, where's Niall gone? So what the hell?
We had to fucking leave, man, because he was petrified.
Because he was getting information that only he knew about.
Yeah,
It was about him and his name and his granddad and stuff, wasn't it? And it's like, oh my God.
it was weird.
The rest of us didn't even know him. So
first and last time I've ever done one, and I wouldn't do one again. Not in a million years.
No.
You don't do them, do you? You've got
No,
them,
I
but you
don't.
don't do them.
I don't like them.
But you have done them.
Oh yeah, I've been on boards that are like people have been getting answers. So we're like, how the fuck does it know that? And it does blow my mind. But for me, I don't like things that can be manipulated easily by humans. That's why I use equipment. Table tipping, you can subconsciously move that. Ouija board, you can subconsciously move that. So
I tell you what, one thing that does stick to me was
pendulums.
when we had Ryan as a guest on.
Yeah.
And the story he told about when he was a kid and when he was staying on the island.
Oh, and the little girl was in his bedroom. Yeah, you weren't happy about that. You were like, nope.
Yeah, that's dodge. That is dodge through and through. That's not natural. Because it was like, for me, I was like, oh my God, that resonates so much with me. With how I used to feel as a kid.
Yeah. And what you thought was there.
Yeah, and what I thought was there was what he was explaining. I was like, oh, that's weird. And yeah, so weird shit, man.
No.
I used to sleep with a cricket bat. Does it for years. Fucking years.
Oh,
Man.
cricket bat.
Fucking cricket bat, man.
Yeah, cricket bat.
There's no word of a lie. No word of a lie for years. Cricket bat next to my bed, to tell you.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, me being scared is fucking one of them things that could just happen easy. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of stuff through you guys and what you've done over the years and what you filmed, and it's still, when I see it, it just makes the hairs stand up for me.
Yeah, that's the buzz I get, and I enjoy it. But you've got to feel comfortable with it first before you can enjoy it. That's the thing.
That's the thing. I don't think I could feel comfortable.
No. Yeah, it takes time. It does take time. But what about the Conjuring films? You like them? Apparently they're doing a 4th Conjuring film.
I hope so. I love
The Last Rites. The Last Rites. It's going to be called.
That as a franchise is a really
That's my number
franchise.
1. That's my number 1. The Conjuring.
It's a good franchise. I think I like it because, again, it's very real reflection.
Well, it's based on
of horror.
So based on real life as well with Ed and Lorraine.
Real stories. Yeah.
The original paranormal investigators. You know, their stories, their cases. That's what these films are based on. And the fact it's real life and these things happen, and there's still people alive today that these characters are. They are these characters, and they obviously talk about it and Halloween times, and it's awesome. And the fact it's real, I just think it adds to the effect.
It does, but that's the thing now. I feel like cinema now they've got a job on their hands to fucking upsell what they've just done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they have to keep going
because
further.
people want more, and it's like when the Saw movies come out, when the Hostel movies come out, like people were like, "Whoa, this is fucking dark,"
It's not
and then
horror. It's not really horror, is it? It's like
it's gore, isn't it? It's
gore
gore, yeah.
torture. Yeah.
But people were like, "Is this too far?" Like, and people were going, "No, we want more of this, but we want it to be darker." So then, they revamped all the original horrors, which they've 90% done now.
I think
Fucking
the hostel films were worse because they were like you were on a backpacking trip in Europe, some of the smaller countries in Europe as well,
some of the weird places
Slovakia,
as well.
Romania, all them sort of places. You get taken. No one cares you're there. No one cares you're missing. You ain't being found again. And they're chopping you up in a basement somewhere.
Some of the places we went to as well,
What the
like
fuck?
I thought, fuck me, like we stayed in like, let's call it the hood
Yeah.
of Budapest, and we come out of the train station in Belgium, in the centre of Belgium. Oh my god, that in itself, like, literally sketchy. Everybody around there is either drug dealers, mafia, or somebody that's literally trying to rob you. So yeah,
Yeah.
again, real life events that can be made scary.
That's the scariest part. If you think this could happen, that makes it more real. And before, where you just be enjoying the film, you'd be like, not really enjoying it that much because this might happen next week. This could happen
And
in this country.
my mind goes as
Yeah.
well at a million miles an hour. So, like I said, when I watch something and then my mind processes it and then I start to relax, it comes to the front lobe of the subconsciousness, and that's it. My sleep is fucked.
Yeah, you ain't
Because
sleeping. You just get all the teddy bears and cuddle them.
cricket bat. I haven't even got a cricket bat anymore.
Cricket bat.
That's the thing. Like, and do you know what? That's another thing as well. Do you know what? If you ever are in a scary situation or something, you're not legally allowed to defend yourself in your own home.
I think you will be soon when there's no law.
Like, it's like, what? Fuck off, mate.
That's
Get up,
Momo.
just get up.
That's Momo. What are you about?
What's Momo? What is Momo?
Do you remember that doll, that thing that used to? That's that film Truth or Dare, horror film Truth or Dare, where
Can you
they
take
do
it
it
away?
and they smile like that. Yeah, that was based on this character that people thought was real, but it wasn't. It wasn't a real character. That's scary,
Oh,
no?
yeah, did.
There's the nun. Hello.
Yes, yeah. See, that for me doesn't do it. I'm like,
I also
pathetic.
collect these as well.
The problem is, right, with me and The
Exorcist.
Exorcist now.
Yeah.
Like the new one looks terrifying, but the problem with me and The
It is.
Exorcist,
It's because they put little girls in it and fucking they go weird.
no, but yeah, okay. You see, that doesn't do it for me either. Like, I'm like,
Annabelle. Yeah, I like collecting these. These are cool. And my newest one. This is fucking awesome.
oh my god.
Beetlejuice. I hope they do
That's cool.
they're doing a second one, aren't they? Second Beetlejuice.
Do you know what I look for you? I was trying to find one because I was like, for your birthday, I was gonna see if I could find one. But do you know the lamp off the second Conjuring, the spinny one? With
The crooked man.
The crooked man. People
Yeah.
You can buy them. But
Can ya? I've been looking.
you can
It's
buy
America,
them.
innit?
Yeah, but they go for dough. They go for sort of 300-400 quid. So yeah, it's off the bat, mate. When we make some serious money, then I'll buy you one.
Get sponsored by the Conjuring films, please.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
We'll send you one of these. These are
Halloween ones. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm actually going to say, just because we can have fucking quality.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Are you back?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
The quality of these beanies are fucking.
They're the best beanies in the business, mate.
Bear in mind,
look at it.
Look at it, right? It's a year. Is this a year old? year old. Worn it loads, and it's still not misshapen. It's not messed up. I've washed it. It doesn't look frayed or anything. The colour's not gone. Do you know what, people? The next person I see wearing one of these, you're gonna get something from the show.
Yeah. It's going to stick it on his head.
Should have done face masks. That's what we should have done. We should have done face masks when the supply and demand was needed.
I've got face masks. Yeah.
Sanitizer.
When COVID come out, I was selling them.
Car mats. Business cards. Matches. You know, the little throwaway matches that you used to get in nightclubs.
The little clips, the 3 or 4 matches in it. Yeah, with normally hotels, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, fuck me. I do love Halloween. Don't get me wrong, and I do love it. But I get scared, man.
No, I don't know. I just love it, and it's nearly over. But you know, enjoy the horror films, people. Go watch my Halloween episode with Mark, and we went to the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre, where I got strangled and told about it by a spirit. Actually,
no, this
Jack,
is yours.
Jack the Ripper's police surgeon for his victims. That bastard fucking strangled me. George, I can't remember his name, but it's in the video. Go watch it.
Go and watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck me. Halloween is a good one. I enjoy it, but I do get scared. Niall's a pussy. I am. I admit it. Honestly. But yeah, I mean, I love it because you love it. And do you know, like, you fucking thrive with it. It's your big night of the year. But,
Yeah, but tonight, Halloween, I am not doing anything apart from watch horror films. No ghost hunt, nothing. So it's all good. A night off because I've worked hard this month. So I've earned my rest and put my hard work in.
Enjoy it. I just want to say,
exactly.
Enjoy yourself. Thank you for my gift.
So I thank you for mine. I'm going to put that on my floor.
All the listeners for joining on our show. If you liked anything we talked about today, or you've got some fucking stories of your own that you want to tell us and scare the shit out of me,
tell us some Halloween stories.
But yeah, do you know what, people? Deuces. Fuck off. I'm throwing out.
That's so rude. He's going to hang himself now. Like Sinister.
The Dads, Lads and Kebabs podcast is available to listen and download on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean, and all other podcast platforms.